what's up everybody? It's your host Jim Flanagan here for MHL SportsCenter. We got a lot of games to recap here from Thursday night. A lot of exciting games. There's 7 separate series. That's 21 games from last night. We got a whole bunch of highlights as well. I believe over like 12 or 13 video highlights sent in. Thanks for the highlights, guys. Let's begin here. First matchup, we got I Can't Drink This, It's Warm, taking on the Splintered Shaft. Game number 1, I Can't Drink This, taking early 3-0 lead in the first period here, up 3-0, and they don't look back as I Can't Drink This win it 7-3 final here, game number 1. Loopy QC, tremendous game here, 5 goals, 3 assists for him. What about No Sice, newly acquired in that trade? He had 2 goals, 4 assists. And what about Dents on defense here, as he held assists on all 7 goals, 7 assists there for Dents 12. Another one that was involved in the trade there for Johnny 5. Game number 2, I Can't Drink This, another great start here, up 2-0 in the first period. They go 2-4-3 on their power plays here, and they're going to win it 3-1 final. Dents 12 on defense with a goal and 1 assist. Johnny 5, 3 assists. And once again, Loopy QC here scoring on both power play goals. Game number 3, I Can't Drink. Start off once again, great start here. It's 2-0 in the first period, and they're gonna win this one. It's 4-0 shutout, big shutout win here for What About Bob in net for I Can't Drink This, as he played tremendous in the whole series here. Johnny 5 here with a power play as well as a short-handed goal. Both No Sice and Loopy QC had a goal each. Moving on here, next series, it's going to be War Pigs taking on 2 Cans of Whoop Ass. Game number 1, the War Pigs off to a good start here, 1-0 in the first. Tack on 2 more in the second, and this is a 4-0 shutout win. Great shutout win. The goaltender there for War Pigs, Edge, shutout win for him, as the War Pigs dominate here. Time attack, the face-off area, as well as shots on goal here. Hergs had a hat-trick here. He had 3 goals, and the other goal there scored by KG Random Hero. He had 1 goal, 3 assists in that 4-0 shutout win. Game number 2 here, it's a blowout. 6 goals in the second period here by the War Pigs, and they win it 9-1 final. War Pigs just dominating here on the face-offs, 26-8, as well as shots on goal, 26-8. Hergs with 4 goals. Sobernov had 3 goals, 3 assists, and KG Random Hero with 2 goals, 4 assists. I believe we have one of those goals here late in that third by the War Pigs, as they tore it on there in that second period as well. 9-1 final. Once again, a great job by Edge in net. Here was a clutch save in the third. Just tremendous in that there. Like I said, only allowing 1 goal, 9-1. Let's head on here to game number 3, where we have a change in net here by 2 Cans. Mr. Hollywood stepping in net, and high scoring game right off the back here. First period, War Pigs up 4-3 in the first, and they're gonna get 3 more goals in the second period. But don't count 2 Cans of Whoop Ass out yet. Here in the third, they rally back with 2 goals. Their captain there, Holy Diver, with 4 goals here in this game, but they come out a bit short here and end up losing 7-6 final. Edge once again coming out big in the third period here. Let's bring up one of those key saves here as they hold on. 7-6 final. War Pigs win this one. Hatchet on defense, he had 2 power play goals. Hergs, 2 goals, 4 assists. Great night for him. Sober enough, 2 goals, 2 assists. And KG Random Hero with 3 assists. let's move on. Next series, where we have the Peter North Stars taking on Seaside Snipers. Probably the main event of the evening here. Peter North Stars up 3-1 in the first period, looking real good. Start things off, and they're gonna win this one. It's a 5-1 final. Just dominating here, especially Jay Zamorsky. 4 goals here, and the other goal tacked on there by Joe 9692. Joe had a tremendous game on defense as well. Let's take a look at one of the hits here by Joe 9692, and that basically pretty much wrapped things up there. Game 1, as Peter North Stars just dominating things. Game number 2, though, a lot closer here. Snipers take a 4-0 heading into the third period here. Great start for them, but they take things easy here in the third, and Peter North Stars don't count these guys out. Come back here. A great goal by Hal Scotia in that third period. Let's bring that up here. Nice snipe here by him to cut the deficit down, and then followed by Jay Zamorsky there later in the third period. Jay Zamorsky cutting the lead to only 1, as he cut that one down. Let's bring that. We have that highlight, I believe. Yes, we do, right there. And it made it 4-3. However, the Snipers do hold on here. Matty K holding the lead there. 4-3 final. That's how we stand. Yambag had big 2 goals for him in this game here. Global and Chunky Feces had the other goals in that 4-3 final. Now, the rubber match, game number 3, tied up in the series here. Tied up in the first, 1-1. And then it's Jay Zamorsky and Marty McFly for the North Stars, getting 2 goals each. And Matt Farrar, the goaltender there for Peter North Stars, looking pretty solid. He had a big clutch save as well. Let's bring up here Matt Farrar here. Great save in the third period as they win it 4-2. Peter North Stars win the series here. They hold the lead 4-2 final, and they win 2 out of the 3 games there. Next game, it's Madhouse on Madison taking on the That's Dirty Danglers. Game number 1, Jayco gives Madhouse the 1-0 lead in the first period, and then Jay Spiral with a goal in the second there. Put Madhouse up 2-0. Jay Sparrow playing almost a perfect game here. He had 0 giveaways and got 7 takeaways in this one. Schlurg's also looking pretty solid in net for the Danglers. He had 20 big saves, but the Danglers can't get any offense going here. Only a minute and some couple minutes on the time on attack here, so not much offense. Madhouse win it, shutout win. It's 2-0 in game number 1. I believe McGilla was in net there for the Madhouse, getting the shutout win. Game number 2, Madhouse dominating in this one, 6-1 in just the first period here, and they're gonna win it 10-2 final. What about NJ Ski here? Double hat trick for him. He had 6 goals. We actually have one of the goals there in that late in that third period. He had 6 goals. D Stopes, 2 power play goals and 4 assists, and Jayco with 1 goal, 4 assists as they win it 10-2. Game number 3, it's tied up 1-1 in the first, but then Madhouse breaks out again here, and they're gonna win it 6-3 final. D Stopes hat trick here, 3 goals, 1 assist. Jayco with 2 goals, 3 assists, and Jay Spiral had 1 shorthanded goal with 3 assists. What about these numbers here that led to the win? Jay Spiral 12 takeaways here, NJ Ski with 10. That puts them 22 takeaways just for those 2 guys right there, as they win it 6-3 and take the sweep here. All 3 games from the Dirty Danglers. Next match, WSB taking on the Bayside Tigers. Game number 1, WSB, this time they do have Exadius in the lineup as opposed to the other night, but still managing not much offense here. as they only pulled 5 shots on goal. Game number 1, and an easy shutout win here for Superstar 500 for the Tigers as they win it 2-0 final. Saint Pone with both of those goals for the Tigers. He also had 9 takeaways in that game. Game number 2, WSB rotate their lineup. They're going to put Drift King 99 playing defense here, game number 2. But Drift King still finds defense. He scores the goal 1-0 in the first period. And then Exadius does the rest in between the pipes there. He shuts down the Tigers offense. And WSB is going to win this one. 1-0 shutout win there for Exadius as WSB win it. Game number 3, the rubber match. This time Drift King comes back on offense here. And WSB is going to lack offense here as they only put up 7 shots on goal here. As the Tigers win it here. Blowout 7-1 final. Saint Pone with a hat trick. He had 3 goals, 2 assists, also 12 takeaways for Saint. WG Phil also had a hat trick, 3 goals, 3 assists, and JoJo 1 goal, 2 assists for him. Beru's also mentioned here, 3 assists for him. And then next matchup, it's the Blood, Sweat, and Beers taking on Owen Jemima's Love Juice. Game number 1, sharpshooter here tacks on a goal in the first period for the Love Juice. J.R. Lide puts the Love Juice up 2-0 now in the second period. However, in the third period here, Kuzi rallies the troops. He gets a power play goal there late in the third. However, Love Juice is going to hold on and win it with the score 2-1 final as they take game number 1. Game number 2, another low-score game here. It's actually scoreless in the first, but then Kuzi puts the Beers up on the board here in the second period. Bodie with a goal in the third period there, and they're going to win it here, 2-0 final. Ocho shuts down the Love Juice there with a shutout win in that 2-0 win. Then game number 3 here, Blood, Sweat, and Beers are going to take a 2-1 lead in the second. A cool fumble with 14 takeaways here, helping the Beers here. But it's sharpshooter tacks on 2 goals for the Love Juice here to tie things up here. It's going to be tied up 2-2, and we're going to overtime here. Then in overtime, it's Mr. Overtime, Captain Funbags, with a power play goal. He had the game winner as the Love Juice went 2-4 on their power plays, and they win it 3-2 and take the series 2 out of 3 games. And the final matchup here, it's the Sacrilegious Saints taking on the Greased Grapplers. Game number 1, Saints are going to go up here 2-0 in the first period, but then the Grapplers just sloppy here. A lot of penalties here. I believe 7 separate penalties. ODB playing in net for the Grapplers here, as they didn't have their starter defenseman there. Octizzi going to play defense and not getting any offense here. Both goals here for the Saints. The Unheard getting 2 goals, as well as Tyburn with 2 goals in that 4-0 shutout. Game number 2, Grapplers here. This time they're going to put up ODB to play, and it pays off here on offense as they click. They put up 32 shots on goal here against the Saints. It's a 5-2 final for the Grapplers. ODB with 2 goals, 2 assists. Waiver pickup here, USSR Sniper. He had 2 goals, 3 assists. And Kuchi Wally with the other goal, 2 assists, as well as 11 takeaways for Cooch. Then in the third deciding game here, the rubber match, it's going to be scoreless after 2 periods here. And then just great defense here by both teams. But then a costly penalty late in the third period here, which gives, Tyburn gets the power play goal in that third period, and they're going to win it. I believe we have the game winner here by Tyburn. Could bring that up. There we go. Makes it 1-0, and that's how we ended there. 1-0 shutout win. Great shutout win there for goaltender Jeffro of the Saints. And Tyburn gives them the win and the series there as they take 2 out of 3. That's all the games from last night. It's Jim Flanagan. That's the end of week number 2. We had a whole bunch of highlights tonight as well as the whole week here. And we'll have the top 10 plays of the week sometime this weekend. Good night, everybody.